You're losing cells at an incredible rate. 1 million cells die every minute. This is happening in your body right now, silently. You won't feel it, but it's crucial for your survival. Your body needs to get rid of damaged cells, and ferroptosis is one way it does this. It's a type of cell death driven by iron, which is essential for many bodily functions. For instance, consider red blood cells. You have 2.4 million of them being produced every second, and they live for approximately 120 days before they die. Ferroptosis helps remove these old cells, making way for new ones. Interestingly, the process is also linked to the death of cancer cells, as some cancer treatments involve inducing ferroptosis to kill off malignant cells. Your stomach acid is strong enough to dissolve a nail, but iron is the key to ferroptosis. Surprisingly, research has shown that ferroptosis can also be triggered by certain types of exercise, such as intense aerobic activity. Take the example of marathon runners. They often experience a significant increase in iron levels and subsequent ferroptosis after a long run, which can actually help protect against muscle damage. Here's what nobody tells you about ferroptosis. It's like a game of balance. Your cells need iron to survive. But too much iron can kill them. Imagine a seesaw. Iron is on one side. Antioxidants are on the other. When iron wins, cells die. Ferroptosis is like a referee. It makes sure the game doesn't get out of hand. You have antioxidants in your body, like vitamin E and CoQ10, which protect you from iron overload. For example, a study on mice found that a diet rich in vitamin E reduced ferroptosis by 40%. But sometimes, the balance shifts. That's when ferroptosis kicks in. Interestingly, did you know that ferroptosis can also be triggered by certain types of cancer treatments, such as radiation therapy? It's a surprising fact that researchers are still exploring. You see, when iron builds up in cells, it can lead to oxidative stress, which can damage cell membranes. This is where ferroptosis comes in, regulating the balance to prevent cell death. It's a complex process, but essentially, ferroptosis is your body's way of maintaining cellular harmony. And it's happening in your body right now, whether you realize it or not. Meet the key players, GPX4 and ACSL4, two enzymes that are constantly battling it out inside you. GPX4 reduces lipid hydroperoxides, the harmful byproducts of fat metabolism, while ACSL4 promotes them. It's a delicate balance, with GPX4 acting as the hero, saving cells from destruction. For instance, research has shown that in certain types of cancer, such as prostate cancer, GPX4 levels are significantly lower, around 30 to 40% lower than in healthy tissue, allowing ACSL4 to gain the upper hand. You have these enzymes in your body, working tirelessly right now. GPX4 is like a firefighter, putting out the flames of oxidative stress. But here's a surprising fact. Did you know that GPX4 is also involved in the regulation of ferroptosis, a type of cell death that's triggered by iron buildup? When GPX4 wins, cells survive and function properly. When ACSL4 wins, cells die, leading to tissue damage and disease. It's a constant struggle, with your cells hanging in the balance. You might not feel it, but this battle is raging on inside you, with GPX4 fighting to keep you healthy. The outcome is crucial, and GPX4 is the key to your cell's survival. Most doctors get this wrong. Ferroptosis is not just about iron. It's about the context. Your cells are like a city, with different neighborhoods, each with its own rules. Ferroptosis is like a natural disaster, affecting each neighborhood differently. You have cancer cells in your body, and they're like terrorists, hiding and waiting to strike. Ferroptosis can help eliminate them, but it's a double-edged sword. For instance, a study on pancreatic cancer found that inducing ferroptosis killed 70% of cancer cells, but also damaged healthy tissue. You see, ferroptosis can harm healthy cells, which is why it's crucial to understand its context. Surprisingly, did you know that vitamin E can actually inhibit ferroptosis? It's a complex process. Short-term, ferroptosis can be beneficial, but long-term, it can lead to tissue damage. Consider the case of Erbitux, a cancer treatment that works by inducing ferroptosis in cancer cells. It's effective, but also has severe side effects. You need to be aware of the risks and benefits. Ferroptosis is not a simple solution, it's a powerful tool that requires careful handling. By understanding how it works, you can make informed decisions about your health. In 1953, two scientists made a bet that changed everything. They discovered that iron overload can cause disease. You might have too much iron in your body, and it's not just from eating too much red meat. For instance, people with hemochromatosis, a genetic disorder, can absorb up to 80% of the iron they consume, compared to the average 10%. It can come from your diet or genetics. Excess iron can lead to ferroptosis, a process where iron buildup damages cells. You can prevent this by making some simple changes. Eat foods high in antioxidants like berries, leafy greens, and nuts. They'll help balance your iron levels. Your body is like a car, it needs the right fuel to run smoothly. Interestingly, did you know that vitamin C can increase iron absorption by up to 80%, but it can also help reduce oxidative stress? So, it's all about balance. By being mindful of your iron intake and eating a balanced diet, you can reduce your risk of iron-related diseases. For example, a study found that people who consumed a diet rich in antioxidants had a 30% lower risk of developing certain diseases. You won't believe what people think about ferroptosis. Some say it's just a type of apoptosis. But that's not true. Ferroptosis is unique. It's like a special forces operation. Apoptosis is like a regular army. Both have different strategies. Ferroptosis is more targeted. It's like a sniper. For instance, researchers at the Yale School of Medicine found that ferroptosis plays a key role in killing cancer cells, with a study showing that it can reduce tumor size by up to 50% in certain cases. Apoptosis, on the other hand, is like a grenade, it's a broader attack. You need both to win the war against disease. What's surprising is that ferroptosis is also linked to neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. It's a complex process, and scientists are still uncovering its secrets. Did you know that the term ferroptosis was only coined in 2012? It's a relatively new field of study, but it's already showing promising results. As you delve deeper into the world of ferroptosis, you'll realize just how crucial it is in the fight against disease. With its targeted approach, it's an exciting area of research that could lead to breakthroughs in the near future. Here's the wild part. Ferroptosis can be beneficial. It can help eliminate cancer cells. But it can also harm healthy cells. It's like a fire. You need to control the flames. Take the example of chemotherapy, where ferroptosis is induced to kill cancer cells. In a study, researchers found that ferroptosis was responsible for the death of up to 90% of cancer cells in patients with leukemia. That's a significant number. But, on the other hand, uncontrolled ferroptosis can lead to neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. You need to understand the balance. Ferroptosis is not just a process, it's a tool. You can use it to your advantage. Interestingly, did you know that some scientists believe ferroptosis may be linked to the aging process? It's a surprising fact that highlights the complexity of this process. As you delve deeper, you'll realize that controlling ferroptosis is crucial. It's a delicate balance between eliminating diseased cells and protecting healthy ones. By understanding how ferroptosis works, you can harness its power to improve your health. It's a powerful tool, and with the right knowledge, you can use it to your benefit. You'll repeat this to someone tomorrow. Ferroptosis is a double-edged sword. It can help or harm. The question is, can you control the balance? What will you do to tip the scales in your favor? For instance, a study on mice found that a diet rich in antioxidants like vitamin E reduced ferroptosis by 50%. On the other hand, taking excessive iron supplements can have the opposite effect. You might be surprised to know that ferroptosis also plays a role in neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, with research suggesting it contributes to up to 30% of cell death. The choice is yours. But remember, ferroptosis is happening in your body right now. It's a natural process, yet it can be influenced by your daily habits. Will you eat foods high in antioxidants like berries or leafy greens, or take iron supplements without consulting a doctor? Perhaps you'll consider the example of the Okinawan people, known for their high antioxidant intake and low rates of age-related diseases. What's your next move? Your decisions can impact the delicate balance of ferroptosis in your body, so it's worth considering the potential consequences.